Hi, hi, this is Tammy with Allie's Pour House. I did a little while ago 4 coasters in a Dutch pour with lots of beautiful spring flower colors and stuff, and it worked so well. I'm going to go ahead and do a canvas. This is March 26th, 2022. I'm going to go ahead and do a canvas with the same colors and everything, and we'll see how this one turns out. The coasters are doing really nicely so far, so I'm hoping that this one will be as colorful and as spring-like as those coasters are. So, okay, first I'm going to coat my canvas with a white house paint base. White. I put new parchment paper down on the silicone mat that I have here, because I got it pretty messy from the coasters. I want to make sure I get all of the edges covered too, so that's why I'm doing that with paint. It's kind of dripping off a little bit, which tells me that it seems like it's thinking it's not even, but it should be pretty even. I better check my table. It's a glass drafting table, and you can level it out really well using the bottom feet. Anyway, so let's see how this is going to turn out. Like I said, the paint for a Dutch pour is a lot thinner than any other paints. Everything else goes a little bit thicker, even more thicker, like on a scale from 1 to 5. And of course, Dutch pour is the thinnest. So I think that's pretty good. And then I'm just going to lay some paint down, pretty much like I did on each one of those coasters. So, but first, I'm going to torch to get rid of air bubbles. I think it needs a little bit more, of this base coat. I'm going to put it there. So that's the base. I'm just going to use dots of color again. I'm going to start with the blues and the lavenders and the purples. And the thing with this is you don't need a lot of paint because you blow it out. And you want to keep, oopsies, you want to keep some negative space, so let's okay. And then I think, if I remember, put a little bit of white. Somebody's out on their motorcycle. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here in Eugene. It is 66 degrees right now, and it was supposed to get to 70, but now it says 68, and honestly, we'll take it. So definitely take 68. And this is that Arteza Pearl Glacier Blue, which is probably one of my all-time favorite colors. And remember, this doesn't take a lot of paint. So, gold, we'll put some gold down. Some yellow, no, white. I think we'll put some white down again. Some yellow, if I can get it. I couldn't get it much before, but we'll see if we can get, oops, there goes the yellow. There we go. Now we're going to go into the white again. Did not do a good job of this. I don't know what this is. I'm not going to use it. We'll put some more white down. Because now I'm going to go into the pinks. So. And magenta. And then we're going to put some white on both sides so we can blow it over the paint. Isn't that pretty? I hope you can see that. It's gorgeous just right now. So we want to put that over the sides of it and use our handy dandy little leaf blower to blow the white. And I just really cover that up really good. And then start blowing. And it's doing just about what I had hoped that it would do. There it is. And the colors, even if I do say so myself, are just gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. Hope you can see all that. I can put a little bit more white paint in here because I've got some little spots that don't have any paint white in them. There we go. Whoopsies. No, we don't want to waste paint. I'll let it sit for a couple of minutes. Not quite. I'm going to let it sit so that I can get the bubbles in a minute. The air bubbles. We get a lot of air bubbles, so especially when you're. I'm going to take these pieces out here. I want this to be negative space back in here, so I want to get that out of there. Put this in here. I want to make sure this is covered perfectly with white. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to go ahead and put my finger in it and see. Air bubbles. And that will bring out some cells to the surface. I just think that it looks pretty darn good, although I'm not really liking. I mean, I like it. I really do. There's just some spots that I want to kind of blow out a little bit more. It's really pretty. Very, very pretty. See all the colors? Looking good, guys. Liking it. I'm really liking it. So okay. It looks good. There's a little something there I want to pull out. I don't know what it is, but it's maybe a piece of fuzz or something. Nope, it's the canvas, actually. Darn it. What's that? I'm not sure what the canvas is doing looking like that, but we'll just stick this on top of it. Gee. And then we will open this up just a little bit. I know I'm talking to myself, but I'm trying to figure out what else I want to do to this. I'm just not sure what I want to do. I want to open this up a little bit. Use my finger to drag some of the edges around a little bit there. Gorgeous colors, just beautiful. Really liking it a lot. I will transfer this over to a fun rack, and let it dry, and hopefully it will dry just the way it looks now, because it's really quite beautiful. It's got beautiful colors. I mean, it just does. They all went together perfectly. And I could try to make them look more like blooms. I could do that. Should I, dare I, maybe could do that a little bit like that. Kind of just give it a little definition maybe, but I don't know if I need to do that much of that, because it's really got the gorgeous colors. So I'm just not sure you want to mess with this all that much. Just kind of make it a little bit of a wispy on the ends of it. Clean up the edges. Oops, and there is something you don't want in there. Did I forget to? Yes, I did. Well, we'll see as it dries. I'll look for some more of those clumps of the paint has been in the bottle for a while, so it looks like it's clumped up a little bit, but I'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, it's pretty all right, just the way it is, quite frankly. Doesn't need much of any help along the way. I really like the colors. That's what's really doing it here. So is that hair in there? You just have to check some of those sometimes, see if they are hair, but hopefully you can see the colors. I'm very happy with this. Whoops, I just ran that into it, but I'm very happy with it. So it is spring to me. Looks like spring. Okay, you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.